Hey YouTube, I'm finally back. Sorry I haven't been here in a while, but couldn't get the music situation. Last time I was with you, I got shut down because I didn't have the right licensing. So you know what? We adapt, improvise, and overcome. And today, I don't have music. We're not going to do music. You just get to hear this amazing voice for the next 10 minutes. So we're going to stretch today. We're going to take 10 minutes, very gentle stretches. I will have options for you as we go. And what's my time? Let me see what's my time. Got a few more minutes. And I'm also, oh, that's my assistant, Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Do you want to say hi to our YouTube friends? And I have to turn on the other devices. So we're going to bring on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. But I wanted to start with you and just say, sorry I haven't been here. I know I promised you some lives and couldn't figure out how to do music. So how about no music? So that's what's going to go. So here's what you need today: a mat. Grab a mat, and then or a pillow or a blanket, or if you need something for your knees. And we're going to get started in about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get the rest of your friends. All right, let's sign up. All right. Hey, good morning, Instagram. I'm so glad you're here today. We got Facebook in the house, and now we have TikTok. TikTok's in the house. Oh my gosh! So I have all of my friends. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, TikTok. A few things for you. One, we're going to do some stretching today. So all you need is a mat or a towel or a blanket, something, if you have hardwood floors. And we're going to move into some stretches, hold them for a longer period of time. Our focus today is going to be flexibility. Also, if you would leave me a comment or put a picture of you in our feed, then at the end, which is tomorrow, I'm going to pick a winner, and you're going to win a boot camp challenge dog tag. You guys feel it? And if you live local in the St. Louis area, I'm going to bike or run to your house, or if it's further than that, then I'll drive. And if you live out of state or out of country, when the corona's dead, I'm going to mail you your prizes. So I think we got a few more seconds. We got a few more seconds, Tony? Sure. Okay. So it is go time. And thank you. Thanks for being here today. All right, come to your mat. And I want you to cross your legs just in a comfortable position for you. Come up on your sit bone. That's always most important when you move into any pose or posture that you get your setup. So we're going to start right here, comfortable. If you need your legs further out, feel free, a comfortable position. We're going to start with your neck. I want you to bring your ear down to your shoulder. Draw your chin towards your chest. Slow. And bring your other ear to the shoulder. You're going to pause. And then we're going to go back to where you started. Drop your chin. Move slow. Just beginning the movement, the mobility of the neck. Then we'll go for a stretch. Do it again. Drop your chin forward. And the stretches that we're going to do today, you can do all of the days. Bring it back to where you started. Pause with your ear right over your shoulder. And you're going to feel a lengthening happen. If you'd like to increase the lengthening, take this shoulder right here and draw it towards the floor. And then one more change. Take your chin and draw it forward just a titch. And you're going to feel an amazing lengthening going all the way down the neck into the shoulder and hold. And I know a lot of you sit at computers for long periods of time. Draw your chin to your chest. We're going to go to the other side. Bring your shoulder right over your shoulder, over your ear. How about your ear right over your shoulder? Pause. Set up. Then you can add the different variables if you like. You can draw the hand closer to the floor so the shoulder drops from the ear, and bring the chin toward the chest and hold. So those of you that sit for long periods of time or on a computer for long periods of time, this right here, this neck movement and stretch is amazing for you. It will also help keep the upper part of your back and your spine healthy. Draw your chin down to your chest and just pause here, allowing the weight of your head. Draw your chin further to your chest, lengthening through the back of the spine. And those discs up there in your neck, they're smaller. We're just going to open up the muscles right in that area. And roll back to where you started and come up. You're gonna roll over onto your hands and knees. Put your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath your hips. We're gonna do cat-cow, one of my most favorite for the spine. Arch your back up, draw your chin to your chest. And release. If it's not an irritant, put an arch in your spine, lift your chest in your head. And we're going to repeat. Those of you that practice yoga and are familiar with the breaths, feel free to add those so you'll exhale as you move into this pose or posture here, cat. And then you'll take a big breath in. Otherwise, just move your body and continue to breathe. Let's do it again. Arch up, draw your chin to your chest. And push your palms into the floor. And move, pause. Take your favorite arm. I want you to slide it through and drop yourself all the way down. The hand that's still on the floor, push away. And as you do, you're going to feel an opening in your upper back. And Melissa, this one's for you. You're able to stretch that muscle group today. And again, those of you that sit in a flex position for a long period of time, this is for your upper back and your shoulders. It's a nice lengthening. And there's 5 different components of fitness, and flexibility is one of them. And I want you to come all the way up. The arm that just went underneath, that same leg, stretch it straight behind you. And then I want you to cross it over the back leg, and then just draw your hip towards the floor. You're going to feel an opening going all the way down the side of the body into the hips. This is one of the exercises we did earlier this week for, the outer thigh. Now we're just going to use it again for a stretch, using your body weight to draw you and gravity towards the floor. So you're opening up. You're going to hold just for a few more seconds. Also, when stretching for flexibility, you can hold the stretch for a longer period of time. It's great work for the muscles as they elongate. And come back up to hands and knees. We're going to go right to the other side. So you're going to take your second favorite arm, no worries, I won't tell. And you slide it under and draw your shoulder towards the floor and then push away. Continue to hold. I'll come up so you guys can hear me. Press away, opening on the other side. One of my most favorite stretches for the upper back is this one that you're doing. And you have full control over the range of motion and the intensity of the stretch by how much you push away. We're going to hold just for a few more seconds here. Push yourself all the way up. The arm that slid under that leg, get straight behind you, and then lift it and cross it all the way over your body, and then draw your hips towards the floor. So again, feeling an opening going all the way down the side of the body, the side of the hip, your obliques coming into the upper back, posterior delt. TikTok's like, where's your head? Here it is. Sorry, TikTok. Just a few more seconds of a hold. Oh, I just love this one. And come onto your hands and knees. I'm going to move you into a bigger position. It's called down dog. Curl your toes under. Press your tailbone to the side. Keep your knees bent. This is where you're going to check in with your hamstrings. See what kind of flexibility you have today. Drop your head, move it side to side. And then draw your heels toward the floor and your tailbone toward the sky. Give me all gangster with my head on. And if you need to keep a bend in your knees, please do so. So you just, as soon as you feel the tension in the leg, that's where you stop. So when you're stretching, you just stretch to the mild point of tension and pause. And that means that the muscle is working in the flexibility component. If you'd like, you can rock side to side. So one heel will move toward the floor, and then the other heel This is called walking the dog. Bend both knees deep. You're going to take your favorite leg and bring it right in between your hands like this. This is a low lunge. If this is bothersome, drop that back knee, and if you need a pillow or an extra towel, if you have sassy knees, do that. Point the toe, and you can stay in this low lunge position. If you'd like a little bigger, or if being on your knee is bothersome, come up on the back toe, and then you're in what we call low lunge. Lift your chest up towards the sky. If you do that, these hips are going to fall towards the floor, so it becomes an even bigger stretch and an opening. Roll your shoulders back, and you hold here. Big stretch. This muscle here, this is commonly referred to as your hip flexor, two real big muscles. And then this quad here, there's 4 muscles there that you work every single day just by getting up and down and walking. And the foot that's in the front, you're going to step back into down dog. Again, knees can be bent. You can draw your heels toward the floor. Relax your head. Move it side to side. Take a quick walk of the dog. Bend both knees a little deeper and take your other leg, your second favorite leg, and you're going to draw that one forward into the lunge. Remember your options here. You can drop the back knee, point the toe, and shift forward if that other one's too big. If this is bothersome to the knee, come up onto the toes. And I do have sassy knees, so we have to pay special attention to them. So again, real big hip opener here. And in flexibility, it's optimal if you can hold the stretch 45 seconds to a minute. I know it's not always an option for you, but even if you hold it for 10 seconds, 15, and then repeat this again, you can repeat this 10 minutes and or any exercise that you do. And let's step back into down dog. Heels toward the floor, tail onto the sky. Press to the palms, move the head side to side. Take a walk here. What's my time, Tony? And let's move into child's pose. So open up your knees, toes together, hips towards heels, extend the arms, and drop yourself down. This will be our final stretch of the day. Walk your fingers out, another elongation of the big back muscles. Also those muscles in your bum, your hamstrings. Just hold. That's our timer. Come up into your hands and knees. Back to a seated position, right where we started. Roll your shoulders back. Settle back in. Big inhale. Bring your palms over your head, and as you exhale, bring them right down to heart center. And we say, Hua. And the yogis can say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for a 10-minute stretch. Thank you, TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Know that I love you. Don't forget to drop me a comment and or a picture, and I'm going to pick a winner, and I'll announce it on Monday. And you know we always finish every session by putting our hands in the center. So put your hands on top of mine. And on 3, we're going to say Hua. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hua. Have an amazing weekend. Stay healthy. I'll see you Monday. Hua. Thanks for watching, Cindy and David. Marcy, you're so welcome. Thank you. Instagram, thank you so much for jumping on Namaste. Thanks, girl. Have a good weekend.